Hey guys, welcome to Phatt Chat, the only place online where you can get 4 beautiful beards all ranting about whatever we decide to rant about. We've got Zach to my left,
True.
Josh to my right,
Hey.
and James to my farther right.
Hello.
This is episode 22 of Phatt Chat.
It is.
So, been going for a little bit, you guys. Last week we were legal to drink in podcast years.
Yep.
This week we are drinking coffee.
Yeah.
Well, I'm drinking coffee. You guys are not drinking anything.
We already did drink the coffee.
It's true. We've drank a lot of coffee tonight, so it might get weird. We might be a little loopy. We've had a lot. It's been a day. It's been a night.
It's been great.
It's been fun, hasn't it?
It has. It's
Shot
been
a
great fun.
commercial, hung out.
It's been a pretty sweet night, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, Brandon.
Gonna get punny, huh?
Absolutely.
Gonna drop some puns.
He's dropping the puns.
If you guys don't get this, you've missed a video. Go back, rewatch the video. I'm not going to spoil anything for you in case you haven't seen it yet. Find it. It'll all make sense. It'll all come together. It goes full circle.
Yeah, just find it, whip up Facebook, and you'll be good to go.
You guys keeping those puns going. I like it. All right. So we're going to jump into the news of the week, you guys. Pretty cool week. A lot happened. One I'm really excited about. Any Xbox players out there, you guys are probably excited as well. Gears 4 finally got a release date and a beta announcement.
Yes, sir.
The release date is going to be October 11th, so we've got a little bit of time on that, but not too far for the beta. The beta is actually going to go up April 18th.
Nice.
That beta, though, is not going to be open to everybody. The beta is only going to be open to people who've played the Gears Ultimate Edition before April 11th. So if you have the Gears Ultimate Edition,
Play it now.
play it.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've already played it. Hopefully you've gotten your gaming in. And then if you have it, they're going to send out codes, oddly enough, through the Xbox Messenger.
Yeah, that's how they've been doing it for a while now.
Yeah. So you're going to basically get a message on your Xbox. It's going to have your code. It's going to have everything you want there. You log in, you play the beta. So if you have the Ultimate Edition, you got into that. I'm sure they'll do another beta, but this is pretty much what they've announced so far. So everybody who has it gets to test out 4. I'm sure there'll be plenty of footage up. I'm not sure exactly if there's going to be like an NDA or whatever.
I'm pretty excited myself.
Yeah, I'm a big Gears of War fan. I was a little apprehensive of hearing that you're going to be playing as like Marcus's son all grown up.
Yeah.
And, like there's a huge jump in between. But what that trailer showed is I think it's really going to show about his relationship with Marcus. I think his name is JD.
I think so, yeah.
Because I remember JDF was his initials.
Nice, nice.
So I'm just going to call him JD for now because I don't actually know his name. I didn't look too much into it because I don't have an Xbox, but I might get one because I love Gears of War.
Do you think that D stands for Dom?
That, you know what?
That has to be it.
That's got to be it.
Yeah.
That's something that Marcus would do.
Right.
Absolutely. What I like about it is you can tell in the video or in the trailer, he's not as jacked up as the Gears soldiers.
Yeah.
So that means maybe things have changed. Obviously, in the story, the planet, has obviously gone through some changes since the practically apocalyptic, nightmare that happened after Emergence Day.
Yeah.
Well, they were also fed like basically anabolic steroids in their food is why they were so jacked all the time.
So it's going to be a very different story. They're not going to be the same Gears.
No.
It's going to be very different, which is cool to see. So we'll probably see a little bit more in the beta. The beta is probably going to be mostly multiplayer, but we'll get kind of a feel for it, kind of see what's going on.
I did hear tell that they were going to make this story and environment a lot darker.
Nice.
Like scarier too.
So it'll be exciting to see. Definitely, like I said, we'll keep you guys up to date with it. There's actually a couple other betas going on right now as well. We've got the Battleborn beta, which is actually currently playable.
So good.
Yeah,
I'm losing so much sleep up to 4 in the morning every day since it's come out on April 8th.
You going to do it tonight?
Probably when I get home and clean a little bit.
Okay.
My
So-
boring life outside of gaming.
I haven't played it yet.
It will be playable till the 18th.
Okay.
So good.
It's currently available on PS4, and it will be available on Xbox and PC today. If you're listening to this podcast Wednesday, it's playable today for PC and Xbox, so it'll be available for everyone. It goes to the 18th of April, so you've got some time on it. Everyone gets a little bit of time. And then also Doom beta will be playable in 2 days on the 15th. That one's a little bit shorter. It only runs the 15th through the 17th. So you got to kind of balance your Battleborn, your
Pick
Doom.
your Battleborn. I'm kidding. Battleborn's really good. Just hands out there. It's almost the entire game, except you play the same maps online. There's 2 of them, and then there's 2 story missions. But you can unlock like almost every character already in the beta.
Is that going to carry over?
No, it's not. And I'm happy about that because I am stupid good with one character and that's like all I'm playing. I just like branched out the other day because I was like, Darren's like, try somebody else. I'm like, okay. Oh my God. They all play different.
Oh.
They're all really cool. Like I haven't had like anything negative to say about any of the characters so far.
So who's your guy?
I play Shane and Oryx. It's this girl that has like a demon genie behind her.
She's the chick with 4 arms.
No, she's not. That's
a sweet looking.
I'm gonna mess up the name because I only played her once. It's like Orabi or something.
Yeah, she's the chick that I think I haven't played yet.
She's intense.
I have it downloaded.
And the guy that plays Wrath, the voice actor for him is the guy that plays Vegeta in Dragon Ball, the American series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's the same guy, Chris Abbott. So it's really cool. Yeah.
On top of all the betas coming out, we actually had a pretty nice launch week as well. So this week we had Dark Souls 3 drop and Ratchet and Clank.
So good.
That was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Already starting to get some community screenshots. It looks really good.
It looks really good. Yeah. I'm jealous. Everybody that bought it, I'm jealous.
I'm not a big Dark Souls fan myself personally. I do respect the series, but this one looks gorgeous.
And then for anyone who doesn't know, Ratchet and Clank is a retelling of the original Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, okay.
But it's kind of cool. So it's done, of course, with new graphics. Same story, but I mean, completely rebuilt. It's not like they just like took that one and updated it. It's completely new, completely started from the ground up. They added new weapons, everything like that too. So anyone who is a Ratchet and Clank fan, go check it out. Let us know what you think. Let us know how you like the remake. And of course, Dark Souls fans out there, you're always boisterous. Let us know how hard it is.
Please, 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 please. It looks so good. And then the movie comes out for Ratchet and Clank.
Correct.
Is the game is that going to tie into the
based
game?
around that? Yep.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
It's the game based off the movie based off the games.
Might be good.
It was really good because it's made in-house.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
That's really. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, made in-house.
That's some Ratchet and
third-party.
Clank Inception right there.
It
really is.
It's good. Can't wait.
Some more games. MLB just launched as well. MLB The Show 16 actually had a really bad launch. Apparently, the servers were really messed up to the point where some people deemed it as unplayable.
Wow.
Was really terrible. Sony was actually really cool though, and has offered free DLC as an apology for them. So they actually did an official statement. It was actually Sony San Diego on their forums basically came out and said, we apologize that the excitement of this launch and that the start of the season has been sourced by these issues. Basically, they go on to basically say that, you know, this is something that they're going to work to make sure it never happens in the future again, that they're going to try and clean it up. And once again, as the apology, they are giving everyone some free DLC and some free content.
See,
That's not bad.
that's that's good that they're doing that, giving back though. But it's just sports games already have a bad enough startups.
Not MLB The Show.
No, the show is always solid.
It's a cult following for that title.
All sports games are. I mean, think about Madden.
No, MLB The Show.
This one's like really particular.
And I don't mean to be rude, but like there's no touching the show players. Like
you
period.
gotta think
like
that,
you have Madden people that buy it because they like to watch it. People breathe and eat this shit because like your character and your career carries over every title now going forward.
I did not fucking know that.
Yeah,
you also have
so like people go in pro all the time.
That's
it's ridiculous.
super cool.
You got to remember too, this game did so well that Microsoft no longer has an MLB game
At
because
all.
every year the show came out, it was so much better
Then the big
people bought PlayStations just to play the show who were Xbox players. Like, no kidding. That's why I don't see
baseball
TK.
fans are hardcore, like on their games too, because that game is good. Like technically, visually, and play style wise, like that studio does a great job. But the server thing surprises me too, because they do testing all the time for their new game coming out, Kill Strain, and I'm really surprised at this that their servers on an MLB game is not doing so hot. I've never had this issue before.
Yeah, and like I said, they said it was to the point where some players literally like would just quit because they like it was so broken and just so glitchy and everything.
That's so crazy.
And
I can't see that from that studio.
They got overloaded, so they've already addressed it. They're already fixing it. And like I said, on top of that, they said, "Hey, not only are we sorry that this happened, but we're going to go ahead and give you guys something back."
Good.
I think that's really cool.
Really nice.
We've seen it before with SimCity. When that launched, it came out terribly, and they were like, "Hey, you basically get to pick a free game from our catalog," which was really cool. I think that's a good way to acknowledge like this isn't something we want to make a norm. We don't want our games to launch with issues. This isn't something that you should come to expect from us. When it does happen, we're going to make it right.
Yep.
I think more companies need to own up to that standard.
Absolutely.
Capcom could have learned a lot that way, but oh well.
Multiple times.
Just recently.
Oh, yeah, recently too, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying it's happened a lot with some Capcom games.
It's true. It's true. Titanfall 2.
Oh, boy. Mechs with swords?
Teaser trailer came out, and we saw nothing.
We heard
Except
a lot.
a sword.
It's true. No, it's cool.
And there's a story this time.
There is going to be a story. It's also big news. Going to be on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Yep.
So playable across all major consoles. But yeah, the teaser trailer. So I watched it. It's like I was like super pumped, super excited. Basically, this thing crashes to Earth. A mech shows up, drops a sword. Teaser trailer done.
So good.
That's why it's a teaser.
But a sword.
Yep.
But it's like double reverse jointed, and like I'm sure me and Josh like picked out like all the stuff already. We're like, it's double reverse. What could it be? It's just like it's got hands. It's got 5 fingers. We were just dissecting the shit out of it.
Sword, machete style, like
it almost looks like Attack on Titan. How it's got like little individual blades, like they're just gonna chip off as you swing it. Stuff. Oh, I can't wait.
I thought it looked
so
freaking fantastic.
Titanfall
for as short
was
as
a
it
great
was.
idea.
No, it's going to be cool.
2 looks even better.
I think it's going to sell a ton. A lot of PlayStation fans, when Titanfall came out, it looked really great. It was kind of a cool idea. The game itself had some issues, no storyline, stuff like that. But it looks like they're addressing.
Playstyle got stale real quick.
Yeah, it looks like they've addressed that. They've opened it up to a larger audience, and I think this is one of those IPs where the second one's going to come out and it's just going to go. And I think I could see this IP really taking off from here.
So.
I want Respawn. I want Respawn to be what they want to be because they could be fantastic.
They did say more content's coming June 12th, so that'll be at E3. So they're going to be at E3. They're going to have some more announcements. That's where we're going to see real reveals. We're going to see real trailers, probably get a release date, gameplay. So keep an eye out, you guys. E3's really not that far away. We got like 2 months on it. So yeah, we'll learn more about Titanfall 2, and I'm really excited for that. So
stoked.
as somebody who only played a little bit of it.
We can speculate all day, but I just want to see it.
Yeah.
Some more E3 news. Microsoft did announce that they're going to have their conference. It's actually going to be June 13th, so one day after. It's going to be 9 a.m. Pacific time. So anybody out there who, of course, we all try and keep up on E3. If you don't, though, it's a great way to learn about video games, you guys, what's coming out, what the different companies are putting out. It's also a great way to grab collector's editions. A lot of people announce them there. They go really fast. So if you're into that kind of stuff, check out E3, you guys. Make sure you don't miss it. It's going to be running in June, like second week of June. So be there. Check it out.
You got 2 months to start saving up.
That's it.
Don't do what I did.
Do it now.
Don't wait.
Fallout 3 comes out and you just...
Fallout 4.
You just fall away into obscurity.
You let one person here buy 4 copies of it.
Yeah.
See, we get on him last week for bringing it up again, and then we bring it up.
No, but he's being smug
He
about
brought it out.
He didn't.
Well, you know what?
He's sitting there talking about like collector's edition guys, which these guys missed at the table.
He brought it out and dusted it off.
Hypocrites, I say.
In front of my face. He was like, he stops and was like, attention. Dust it off.
No,
So,
didn't he ask you to dust them off, actually?
no, I would not touch it.
That did happen.
It did. I saw it.
I'm pretty sure that didn't happen.
No, I said I was admitting that I did bring it out in front of you.
You totally
I'm
did.
trying. I'm being honest. I did.
Yeah.
It was really just because it's Josh and I love him and I love to make him wish that he had bought it.
Your kisses are so bittersweet. Like a graham cracker crust.
Speaking of Fallout 4, though, you guys, the Wasteland Workshop DLC came out yesterday.
It sure did.
A lot of people are liking it.
Yeah. Really cool. It basically just gives you, for anyone who doesn't know, it's basically a DLC for Fallout 4. It's free DLC, so everyone can have access to it. It gives you...
I don't believe that it's free.
You don't think so?
I think it's $5 unless you have the season pass. Yeah, I believe it's $4.99.
Maybe that's why, because I have the season pass, so my brain just
I do too.
automatically
Yeah, I have the
wants to,
season pass as well, but yeah, it definitely costs $5.
That's cool. Totally worth it, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Gives you a ton of new upgrades you can to like your settlements and stuff like that.
Custom neon lettering.
Boom.
My favorite thing about it is you can get a cage, which you can then catch enemies. You can make them... You can tame them and make them fight for you, or you can catch multiple enemies and make them fight each other.
Pokemon.
They become yo bitch.
Hold like some gladiator matches.
I was thinking gladiator.
Yeah.
Like, keep like a tiger
Deathclaw
chained up
Pokemon.
somewhere in the corner and then let them fight close to it.
I want to see how long I can make Preston Garvey fight until he's dead forever.
Can you
Best of
take
luck.
named NPCs and capture them? Do we know that?
I doubt it. I believe you can only capture like random
house
like
cat.
enemies and stuff like that.
I don't mean to spread my superiority, but I'm pretty sure there'll be PC mods very soon for that.
Most likely, or I'm sure.
I can't
Preston
wait.
Garvey versus Preston Garvey.
Oh, God.
What I want to do,
There's a settlement that needs help.
Which settlement needs more help?
basically what I want to do though is just go catch them and then just like the winner gets to stay alive and the rest of them just die. And I don't know
You
if
should
it'll
just
kill
shoot the winner in the back of the head.
Yep.
The winner. Why the winner?
Do the thumbs up,
To
thumbs
prove
down.
that you are the ultimate victor
There we go.
and that you rule with an iron fist.
No, at the very end, give the gladiator your freedom and then publicly execute him.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can run, but you can't
King
hide.
Dick Smash.
Psych.
Bandit King.
So even more talk about announcements and launches and stuff like that. Quantum Break launched.
yes.
It did really well on Xbox. A lot of people were enjoying it. It's getting pretty good reviews. On PC, though, it's having issues.
Yeah.
Everything from frame rate drops. They're having like a real hard problem. They're saying like even running 60 frames a second with the most like powerful graphics card out there is just not possible,
Wow.
Ouch.
which is really crazy.
Programming issue.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
My favorite issue that the PC experienced is there's no quit button.
There's no quit button.
There's no quip button. Can you emphasize that?
Alt F4,
What is that?
right? Yeah.
Okay, that's the only way to get out. But there's no button to just go and close the program down. You can't just go in and
You
hit quit.
always need to play Quantum Break. There's
Yeah.
no escape. Quantum Break is infinite.
What
Quantum
makes-
Break is life.
This is what so this raises a
Shrek
question
is
to
life.
me. At what point? Okay, so obviously they had to test this game.
Right. Exactly.
Did they never quit?
The testers just always stayed in it. And they were like, I come back tomorrow. I'll just leave it up.
I'll just turn off my monitor.
Yeah, that raises a lot of questions to me. Like when you're testing a game, like a quit button seems like a very obvious thing to put in there.
Well, how do you, okay, so how would you quit on Xbox, right? What would you do?
You quit to the main menu you save your game, then you quit to the main menu, then you press in the Xbox button, and then it goes back to the home screen, and then you hit the start button and you close the program.
So Alt
and then shut off
F4,
the
right?
Xbox.
Kind of.
But isn't Alt F4 more like a
Shut down current
yeah?
window.
It's like the Control Alt Delete Task Manager.
Could you just
syntax.
and hold the Windows
on
button,
PC,
and then it would just flip up all your
How would
apps
we do it on
anyways?
PlayStation or on Xbox? On PC, it would be hitting the Windows button, bringing up the desktop, and then going down to the taskbar, right-clicking, close this window.
Do you think that's probably all they did? Because Xbox does the same thing. You hit the
guess.
button, so it's PlayStation. You hit the button,
I
you
don't
get
know.
out of it.
I honestly don't know.
it's
I
weird.
don't know. That's weird.
I mean, when I play most games, like I don't know, I play a lot of SimCity and stuff like that. I go to close program. I'm like,
Yeah, exactly.
There's something so innocuous you don't think about, like when
Yeah.
you play, but the moment it's gone, you're like, oh no.
escape this. I got homework to do.
yeah. It's just like I think it's like it's not like anything game breaking. It's nothing that's like to me. It doesn't take away from the
Nah.
game. It's just one of those funny things that like, how did they forget
So,
that?
do you think they save time and just? I know people don't think it's that easy, but do you think they just ported it, an Xbox title to PC, and they hoped?
I
Because that
think
would make
so.
complete sense. The programming issues, it's not working with PC
You know,
stuff.
Microsoft has been talking about doing that with a lot of their titles.
Yeah,
and I
just
think they're
porting.
cutting corners by
Literally,
doing
I
that.
think so too. Save studio time.
It would make sense. Yeah, because like you said, there's no quit button on a Xbox.
No, there's not.
So why would there? So if they just ported it over, it makes sense. So
Yeah, and if there's programming issues, because this is what happens when you port and you don't program it the right way and actually render it the way it's supposed to, is that you get programming issues like this because it's looking for those components of an Xbox and it's trying to relate that to a PC hardware and it's just choking itself. That's exactly what it is. Fucking cheapskates.
yeah. So some fun there.
Microsoft.
This one, Zach. This bit of news I know you're going to be excited for.
Mega Man Anniversary Collection with Mega Man X series included.
Pokemon Go field test
I don't care.
expand.
I'm just kidding. To Australia and New Zealand.
That's right.
Yeah, baby.
Not coming here quite yet.
No, but that's so cool because you take it to such a diverse place, right?
Yep.
Like Australia and New Zealand, like places that have crazy open terrain, probably don't have the best cell reception in a lot of places.
Hobbiton, Mordor.
Spiders that can hunt you down and kill you, or rabid orcs that ride on wolves that can kill you when you're trying to
Miss
capture Pokemon. Australia's no place. Same with New Zealand. I mean,
Everything in
come on.
Australia is trying to kill you.
Everything.
I'm just really
Yeah.
excited that they've now expanded out. That just shows that maybe we will get a field test here. Maybe it's coming soon.
What Pokemon do you think are in Australia and New Zealand?
Do they give me like a Salamence?
Oh yeah.
Oh, if they have Salamence, I'll cry because I
Isn't he
really
ice,
want
though?
one.
What's up?
Ice Dragon Salamence?
No, he's flying.
Flying Dragon.
Yep. So I could see him being out there. You're gonna get like some Kangaskhangs.
Yeah. What
Oh,
about
Kangaskhan's definitely
who's
makes
the dude with
sense.
the skull on his head?
Cubone.
I bet he would be there.
Cubones,
Yep.
yeah.
We're gonna get a couple of those. Some like maybe like
Marowak.
a Cyndaquil.
Yeah.
You got kind of that like.
Onyx.
Sandshrew.
I hope there's just fields of Sandshrews rolling around. Like if I hold up the app and I'm Australia.
There's a lot.
What are those?
There's
Those Bedingos, mate. No,
There's like a couple
Sandshrew.
couple of Doduos just running through. They're just like running their little groups.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Now, do we know the Pokemon Go's Pokemon list is
No.
From my understanding, inside field tests and stuff, that was one of the biggest questions asked, and they said nothing's been rolled out yet.
Okay, so it could be anywhere from the original 150 to all generations.
Could be all up to current, except for maybe Sun and Moon is patched later if
What is it, like
gets that
4
far.
something total, I think?
Something.
Almost 600.
Oh, is it that much now?
crazy.
Jeez,
Yeah.
wow.
So
I'm excited.
We're going to generation 7.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
I can't
that's
wait.
cool though. Just obviously every time a new field test goes out, we learn a little bit more about it. They figure out more patches. They kind of get everything.
Because they had the
cleaned
open
up,
test in
so-
Japan. Now it's Australia, New Zealand. So they're obviously sticking to their side of the hemisphere so far. I'm really curious when it starts jumping over.
Yep.
We'll see.
So
So it'll be exciting. And this last bit of news, this is probably old news. You guys may have already heard it, but it upsets me that I didn't know about it until just recently.
what?
Hey, Brandon, are you upset about this?
I am livid.
Why you livid?
I am so upset. They don't get to know yet. They get to feel my anger. Feel it.
This anger is real. I feel it from here.
XCOM, Enemy Unknown,
Don't get so crusty.
released on the Vita.
Shut up.
Sony says nothing about it.
Boom. Drop in the hat.
$20, playable on the Vita. You can play with other people on your Vita.
Boom.
Like one of the greatest fucking tactics games ever releases. It's only $20 goddamn dollars to download on my Vita, and I don't fucking know about it until
When did it come out?
March 22nd.
March 22nd.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so it's been out for 2 weeks. Nobody makes a big deal about it. Super hush hush, no big deal. Doesn't even come to the console. Literally just comes to the Vita. Like Sony.
Is it cross-buy on PS3 or no?
No, I don't believe so.
Just a Vita standalone?
Yep.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, Sony wants the Vita to die. They bring over this
No, not necessarily. I mean,
Brilliant.
it's an older title. If you really like the game, you'll probably
I think
find out
XCOM
about it.
translates well to touchscreens. I've played it on my phone.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Fantastic on my
Is it
phone.
an iPad too? Is
It's
it?
on iPad.
There we go.
It's on Apple products. It's on Android products. It's fantastic on touchscreen. It actually works real
I'll
well.
have to check it out. That'll Vita finally.
Is it XCOM Enemy Unknown, or is it also with Enemy Within?
It's technically actually called XCOM Plus, something like that.
Okay.
I believe it's just Enemy Unknown. I don't think it's
because
within.
if you guys ever played XCOM and then played XCOM Enemy Within, you know that is one of the best DLCs that has ever existed for games.
100%.
Integrated so perfectly, and it made that game 1,000 times better.
Yep.
And it's the only way I would play XCOM Enemy Unknown is actually with the Enemy Within, because you get the mechs.
For $20 though, it is
$20, it's a steal.
a must buy. If you have a Vita, go download it. If you're into tactics games, go buy a Vita and then buy XCOM.
Even if even if you're haven't really gotten into isometric tactics game, if you've played Warhammer, you would love XCOM because it's almost the same turn-based rules with lengths and stuff. It's such a fantastic game.
So what you need to do, you guys, is in our comments, let us know how mad you are that you didn't know XCOM came to the Vita.
How furious.
Tell us. Tweet at me. Tweet at me right here. Not these guys.
What's your tweet handle?
They don't care. At bkling520.
How do you spell cling?
Put it right here between my hands.
KLING.
Boom! You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Tweet
Peter?
at Brandon Kling 520.
Put it between my hands. Post. Okay, there we go.
You need to do it, you guys. Tweet at me. Let me know. I want to feel your anger. And then I will tweet all that stuff back to Sony and I'll let them know.
Do it.
How
Do it.
angry
Would it be
we are.
Sony or would it
and
be
they
the
will-
marketing for that company studio?
Yes.
You know who I blame?
Good
You know-
answer.
You know who I blame? That dude that's always trying to push the Vita stuff all the time.
No, I love him.
That's
I
who
love him
blame.
too.
Brandon,
No, I love him too, but
because he's
That's
always
why I
trying to
blame.
push Vita onto me.
that's true. He does.
And just a reminder, Axiom Verge on the 19th. Since we're talking about Vita, I'm going to give another little shout.
Yep.
Now all we need for me to get a Vita is for Monster Hunter to come back to Sony.
One day, Sony. One day.
All right, you guys. Let us know in the comments below.